Arguably the last time I'll probably ever let a sea turtle talk me into letting him smell my penis. I mean, it just turned out to be a really, really bad event all around. Why are you huffing?
Really?
What? Oh,
We're fucking recording.
Shit, every time.
Welcome, everybody,
Oh,
to
God.
the LavaSlug podcast.
Hey,
Once
hey.
again, Kale fucked it up.
Yeah, I know. I can't get the
He can't
countdowns
shut his
right.
fucking mouth. He talks all day until we get on fucking camera, and then he shuts up.
Yeah.
And that's why we have no fucking views because of fucking
Well,
Kale.
Unhinged
Quit.
and unforgiving at this point. So let's get right into
Let's get right into
let's
it.
get right
Hey,
into
thank you for
tits.
tuning in to the LavaSlug podcast, you stupid
Yeah,
bitches.
fucking lick my balls, you know?
With your host, Mike, fat dick, big brained, motherfucking kid.
That guy.
Goddamn. And Kale.
Hey, I'm Kale.
Hey, guess
Not
what?
to be confused with anyone else.
Nobody
I'm this
else. Not a single fucking person. What is on the agenda today, Kale?
There's a lot been firing off in my head today.
Yeah. How much you hate the Japanese? Let's go with that.
Oh,
Guess
shit.
what? Anime sucks.
Yeah, okay. I wouldn't say, you know what? Maybe I will say. I'm not too cool with the fucking Japanese at this point. I was
yeah.
sitting at Adobe one day, minding my own fucking business.
And they just
enjoying-
came in.
enjoying a nice coffee. And all of a sudden, I look up on the TV, and all I see is hundreds of Japanese dudes mass murdering dolphins
Holy shit.
in this little tiny bay where
Mhm.
apparently every single year they'll hunt like 700 fucking dolphins and they'll
Oh.
herd them into this bay and they'll just unmercilessly stab them, cut their fins off, just leave the corpses. They don't even eat them.
They just take the fins?
They literally just kill them because they're in competition with them for fishing grounds. And it's like, what? No, they're a fucking animal in their natural habitat,
yeah, they're one of the smartest
doing
animals.
exactly what the fuck they're supposed to do, and you're going around like a bunch of dumb cunts, and you're killing them for no fucking reason other than you're a bad fisher.
Really?
Like, there's no tradition or honor or anything in that. You're just mercilessly killing these fucking animals and having a ceremony and a whole fucking rah-da-da about it. Like, there were journalists that tried to get in and, like, record this.
Really?
And, like, they were almost gunned down. Like,
But they don't eat the meat. They just kill them.
They literally just kill them. Because
Why are you
they're-
killing dolphins?
the reason that it was explained during that documentary, because I ended up getting very invested in this,
Mhm.
this pissed me the fuck off. Like, they're killing whales and dolphins in just droves. And the whales, they say it's for, like, the oil, and
We got
they
oil. We got
say
all
that
the
it's
oil
for
we
this,
need.
that, and the other. Well, they secrete a different kind of oil.
Yeah, we used to use that type of oil to lubricate
Right.
machines back in the day,
Right.
but then we started pumping it from the ground.
Right. And so the only reason now that they can even cling to is that it's for competition. And that's still a bullshit fucking excuse. Like, you're just going out there and mass murdering these guys because you can't be a competent fisherman?
Yeah, draw pictures like the rest of his people do.
But yeah, man, I sat there and watched that, and I was just vibing all day, having a great fucking day, and then I saw this, and, like, I felt awful because, like, it made me, like, borderline racist towards Japanese people.
Borderline would be the key word.
Yeah,
You're
'cause
full-fledged racist.
It fucking pissed me off that it's just
Why-
so...
so why are they
it's
doing
so
it?
accepted. Because of competition.
Just competition.
That's it.
But they all do it. It's not like just poachers are doing it. It's
No, it's literally a whole community, and like it's something that they do over there, like us having a strawberry festival. It's just a normal day for them.
Yeah, they're all
Like-
pissed off that we're mercilessly killing fucking strawberries.
Yeah,
And they're coming over here
but like
trying to stop us.
It's crazy, but there is some fucking hope, my friends.
Is there hope?
Recently, there was an orca that has been. I was telling you about this earlier.
Oh, yeah.
There's an
Been
orca
taking out ships.
that has been going around. I think it's claimed 3 ships. It's by itself.
Yeah.
And it is now tutoring other orcas in the assault ability and learning how to basically bring down boats. And it's fucking awesome. The
Really?
dolphins have teamed up with the killer whales and regular whales, and they're going to lead an all-out assault on human beings. And I
Nice.
can't wait.
We should all really thank Kale's mom for orchestrating with others of her
I
kind
fucking hate you
to take
so
out
much.
shifts.
Jody, don't worry. I'm going to teabag his fucking open mouth while he's sleeping. You degenerate sack of dog shit. You talk about Jody like that. She is a saint.
She's a saint.
But yeah, man. Fucking super cool. I can't wait to see the second chapter of this series. How Japan responds.
They're going to take out the orcas.
Oh, they're going to get fucking piss wrecked. Well,
Yeah.
the orcas are the honey badgers of the sea.
Yeah, but
They
we
don't
kill
give a
honey
shit.
badgers. Like, honey badgers can't dodge a bullet. Wait, can they?
Maybe. I've never seen a honey badger get shot. Have you?
No. I bet Mitch McConnell would have something to say about
Fuck
this.
that guy. Mitch McConnell can get piss wrecked just like the Japanese are going to get fucked by the orcas.
You ever watch Comment Etiquette with Eric? And he's always...
Eric Andre?
No. YouTube guy.
Maybe not.
Comment Etiquette, he does a bunch of like classes on the proper etiquette when you're putting down comments. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
But it's he always goes on to... What's the one guy from Texas?
Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz. He's always going on Ted
Cruz is
Cruz's
a fucking
Twitter
cunt,
and just
dude.
randomly saying bullshit.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I think it's fucking hilarious when people, like, in droves just call these guys nonstop
Just berate them.
and just berate them.
And they're all like, oh, what are we going to do?
And then they want to get on TV and cry because they're getting made fun of or this, that, and the other. It's like, dude, you take people's livelihoods away from them constantly. I don't
Yeah.
give a shit if you can't go out and eat a burger. Maybe you should stay home and pinch your pennies and pull your bootstraps up and try harder.
Yeah, try a little bit harder.
You know? Yeah, man. Ted Cruz is
I feel
another
like
one I
most
can't
poor
stand.
people don't work hard enough, and they need to work 5 times
Yeah,
harder
why am I
for
not
minimum
working
wage.
harder? You know what I mean? It's just that simple.
If minimum wage goes up, everything will get more expensive. So
Yeah,
we
you know,
want to keep minimum
Republican
wage low.
economics, You know?
Yeah.
Because that makes sense.
Yeah. Hey, print some more money for us, please. Yeah, we can't afford it.
I've always hated that mindset of if you raise everyone's bottom dollar, everything gets more expensive. No, it doesn't. The only reason things get more expensive is because of shareholders. It's not a direct cause of the minimum wage going up. If you're paying your workers more money now, it doesn't automatically mean you have to charge more for that good. That good is still just as valuable. You're still marking it up 17, 20, 30%, whatever the fuck you were.
Well, I think they're saying the cost of labor within their company has gone up, so they'll raise the price of their shit to maintain their revenue.
Yeah, but fuck your revenue.
Damn.
Like-
you hear it first.
But that's the thing. No, I don't give a shit about your revenue at all. That's not on the consumer, and that's not on the worker to incur that cost. If you, as a business, want to stay open and active, take care of your fucking employees. That doesn't mean hiking the fucking prices so that the consumer now has to pay more. You take that. You're a $1 billion entity.
Yeah.
You take that on the chin. It's like these airliners. Every time there's a fucking crisis, or the banks, we just bail these guys out. I thought it was
The banks,
I thought it was
yeah.
a free market. In free market capitalism, if you can't succeed, you lose, and the next man up. That's how it's supposed to work.
Well, they're too rich to fail, so...
Well, I don't get that. If you're too rich to fail, then how are you failing?
That's why we're poor, Kale,
Yeah.
because we don't get it. One day we'll get it, and
It
we
just
can get
ain't-
bailouts. We need a bailout right now for our
Yeah.
fucking viewers.
This shit
Give us
pisses
money.
me off, man. Like, and then, you know, like you were saying, they just print money continuously. Like
They do, yeah.
it's not a big deal. Like, we're literally living through the adverse effects of printing trillions of dollars.
Yeah, it hasn't even gotten to its pinnacle
It
of
hasn't.
badness
That's
yet.
what's scary.
It's like 4 years we're really going to see it. When a house is $1 million and a truck is $1 million, and well, a truck right now is $100,000.
People wonder why I smoke
How's
so
half of them?
much. It's the only thing that keeps me fucking sane.
Too hard to think about this shit. Too hard to
That's-
think about it. Let's talk about skunk apes.
A skunk ape?
Mm-hmm.
I can't be hearing that correctly. You're talking about a skunk, black and white creature, and an ape.
Put together. No, it's just a really smelly ape creature that lives in the swamps of Florida.
Skunk ape in Florida. Now
That's the Florida
now you piqued
Bigfoot.
my interest. That's their Bigfoot?
The skunk ape. It's a really smelly ape.
Okay.
And he's
I'm
hairy.
aware. I didn't know this until like a year ago. There are monkeys in Florida. There's a whole pack of them near Orlando, apparently.
Which is one of those things like alligators. I've
They're
only
lemurs,
seen.
I believe. I don't think they're chimpanzees. I
They
think
got
they're
out.
some kind of lemur. It was probably one of the circuses
Yep.
back in the day, but apparently they've been down here for I could be wrong, but I want to say it's like 50 years.
Yeah,
Like there's
they've
been a whole
thrived.
pack of them just getting after it.
Green iguanas are slowly taking over the state.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're an invasive
Moved
species.
up from the fucking islands. Shit,
Mhm.
got off boats. Just took
Yeah,
over.
30 feral iguanas somehow landed.
You want to explain that to your boss?
Yeah. Can I check your bag? Not unless you want 30 feral iguanas running around your airport. That's an inside joke,
was
motherfuckers.
One of the best days ever.
One of the best fucking days ever.
But yeah, skunk ape. Explain this to me. Where is
like
it
Bigfoot.
located?
Wherever you see it, it would be spotted.
Wherever you see it.
Wherever you fucking see
Good
it.
shit, sir.
It's not. It's like Bigfoot. So people claim to see it, but they don't know. It's like one of those mythological creatures, like the Mothman.
Okay, I saw Sasquatch in Crawfordsville, Indiana, at Lake Holiday,
Yeah, what was he doing?
walking across the road, and
Was
he
he
just
jerking?
stopped and looked at me. And granted, I was like 17, baked out of my mind.
Was he
Smoking
squealing?
cigars with my brother and his buddy down on the river,
Yeah.
or not the river, but on the dam at Lake Holiday.
Like so your mom was walking across the street. That's what you're
No,
saying.
my mom she was at home with Chad.
Fucking Chad.
Fucking Chad. That's a story for another time too.
Damn.
Yeah, Chad introduced me to a whole life of degeneracy that I don't think I was ready for.
Yeah, Chad. Wasn't he a biker?
Yeah, he was. Sons of Silence, I think, out of Indianapolis.
Damn.
But yeah, man, that guy was a fucking. I love you, Mama, but I'm glad you ended up with Rich.
Anyway, skunk ape is like Bigfoot, right? So he's like one of those. I don't know what to call them. They're fables.
Like a Yeti?
Like a Yeti, yeah. But he just smells really bad.
Yeah, like what is it? God damn it! I know the term you're trying to think of.
Yeah, mythological beast.
Yeah, but there's a name for him. I want to.
Yeah.
Say. We'll figure it out. and We'll come back to
Pseudoscience.
that.
Yeah, like Loch Ness monster
yeah, they
or
all fall within that
Mothman.
category. And god damn it, neither one of us can think of the fucking.
We can't.
Word.
We have a podcast and we don't know words.
It's driving me insane now.
Mm-hmm.
But I know what you're barking at.
Yeah.
I think it'd be sick as fuck if I could run into one of those things.
No, they smell really bad. And they might try to date you.
I mean, have you seen my track record? I've had some grade A women in my life, but I've also had some skunk apes, if you will.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Skunk apes, boy.
No, hey, yeah,
Saying.
we've all been there before. They
Damn.
can't all be
You need to be
bringing
about
home the blue ribbon.
body positivity, Kale. You can't call them skunk apes.
I can call a spade if it looks like a skunk ape and it smells like a skunk ape.
Yeah.
Chances are it's a skunk ape. So,
Do you believe in gender equality? Views.
yes. But
Yeah.
I don't think we're equal. I mean, that's
Yeah, I think women are good at
that's
their
a
own
hot
thing.
take, but
Yeah.
I don't think it should be. I think we should recognize how different we are. Women can create life, and they have a natural nurturing spirit,
Mm-hmm.
and
Stay-at-home mom is one of the hardest jobs ever.
most difficult
Job
Job
ever made. I
But
praise
you know,
every day that I'm not a stay-at-home mom.
I think we should recognize that we're not equal.
Women
You know what I
suck
mean?
at being bricklayers.
Yeah, like
So do
certain,
I.
There are certain jobs that we're inherently built for.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It's not to say that one's better than the other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Women are naturally better at being nurses and
Women are a lot more
veterinarians.
caring, yeah.
They
Just
care.
naturally.
There's that quote. I don't remember who it was, but women are more interested in people, men are more interested in things.
Yeah,
And I
that's why
think
we have
that-
cool cars.
I mean, I think that rings true 100% because women are more interested in what their girlfriends are doing or what this celebrity or singer or artist.
They'll watch
they're-
dramas.
Yeah,
they have people's
they're very
things.
entrenched in what other people are doing. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? They want to be in the know. But men were quite the opposite. You know what
Yeah.
I mean in that regard? We don't really care what Bobby, Sue, and Timmy are getting into.
We're
down the
quiet.
road. Not my pig, not my farm. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I don't care what they're getting into as long as it doesn't come over here. Just keep your shit over there, and
Yeah.
everything's gravy. You know, so
When you're hanging out with your boys most of the time, for the ladies out there, a lot of times we're not talking about anything.
yeah, we're literally watching videos on our phone,
Yeah.
talking shit to each other about
Mhm.
how bullshit our job is,
Yep.
or you know, it's
What our
it's
womans
very
are talking about that
mundane,
day.
Dumb shit that we talk. It's literally our podcast. These are the conversations that we have daily.
This is actually more talking.
So I mean, yeah, there's a lot of stereotypes out there for men and women that I'd like to see broken. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The whole idea that men are out here just championing each other, that we're getting pussy nonstop, like that rhetoric's nonsense.
Yeah, men
Like,
don't get pussy at all. It's
if
very
you-
common for men
Yeah, I
to
mean,
go without
and that's the
getting
thing,
any
like,
for a long
If
periods of
Mike
time.
gets laid, I don't hear about it. He doesn't like
Uh-uh.
immediately come tell me like, "Hey, dude, check." We're not comparing stats like a basketball game.
Mm-mm. We're not in a fraternity anymore.
Yeah, we're
right?
grown men.
Mhm.
We're in our 30s. I'm sure that there's some children out there that are still clinging to that young bullshit, but
Mhm. There was a study done by Lego
yeah, I remember
where
seeing
it
that.
was they gave a grouping of boys and a grouping of girls, right?
Yep.
A Batman Lego set. It's a male Batman Lego set. Like male being like it's Batman, right?
Mhm.
Like not saying women couldn't play with it. But
Mhm.
the
It
men
was geared towards
the boys would play with the Lego set and pretend that they were Batman.
Right.
And that Batman, they were doing the stuff that Batman could do, right? And building according to
like
that.
they would become him.
They would become Batman. They would pretend to be Batman. But
Mhm.
when they gave the set to little girls and monitored what they were doing with it, they would pretend that Batman was them.
Right.
So Batman would then start
Take
playing
on their
house,
mannerisms and their day-to-day.
talk to their friends and do that kind of thing. So they would pretend Batman was them.
Right.
So it was very interesting. I don't know exactly what it means, but it's definitely very interesting.
I mean, sorry, it plays into that theory though,
Mhm.
that ideology that men are more geared towards things, women are more geared towards people.
But when we see somebody successful as men, that's why we're successful, because we want to be that person, so we'll
Right.
strive to do that.
Right.
We see that's why we'll admire men that get lots of pussy or have lots of cool things that go fast.
Right, because
We want to be that, so we'll work hard to get that. Or not.
well, and
the
that's
more
another
motivated
thing
ones.
is like you can see a guy that's getting a bunch of pussy and that not be the one thing that you see in his life that you want.
Yeah,
You know what
but
I
it'd be
mean?
nice
Like,
to have
Yeah,
the ability to do that.
obviously, but it's if I were put in that position, like where women are just tossing themselves at me,
Yeah.
I don't see how that would be fun. Like it would be
yeah.
fucking exhausting.
It'd be like winning the lottery at first, but then
Like,
when it all sets in, it's like,
you've
this
seen
is
me
boring.
at the bar. Like I'll notice a beautiful woman walk by me, like, wow, she's gorgeous.
And then go back to your business.
Then go right back. I'm not gonna go pursue it. Like
Mhm.
I don't have the effort anymore, man. Like
Too tired.
yeah, and especially trying to do one night stands and like meet girls and pick girls up at the bar. It's exhausting, man. You have to buy all these drinks. You got to spit a bunch of fucking bullshit and pray to God that she's into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For what? To get a little bit of action tonight?
Yeah,
That-
and then have to go to the clinic later.
Yeah, and then what? You gonna see her again?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe
Like,
not.
But that's the thing. Is like 9 times out of 10, she's moving on, and you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like.
She's doing the same thing.
Yeah, it was literally just a one night thing, and like, it gets old, man.
Yeah, it's not emotionally healthy.
Like, especially if I had millions of dollars, if I was filthy rich,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want that. I would
Well-
want someone stable that I can share that with.
if you were
Like,
wealthy, the women would try to stay around no matter what
right, but
for the money, and
That's
then you
why
wouldn't
you-
really know who to trust.
that's why you find the right woman, and she just pimp slaps the shit out of all these silly hoes
Mhm.
that keep trying to come after you. You know what I mean? You
Or that
gotta-
doesn't care if you're rich or not. Like, you would have to date. Like, if I was like a billionaire or something,
Yeah.
then I
somebody
wouldn't.
humble.
Yeah, I would go out on dates in just like a normal ass car.
I will say that's a big difference between like Florida and Indiana. Like I feel like the women up north were, I won't say easier, but I felt like I could relate to them easier.
Well, a lot
You
less.
know.
A lot less wealth went a lot farther.
Yeah, yeah.
If you made $600 a week, you were doing really well in Indiana. But down
Yeah.
here, you kind of need to be making 30
the
grand.
lifestyle is completely different.
week.
And so I won't say that the women down here are more high class or more high maintenance,
Mhm.
but there is a difference.
Yeah.
In what the expectations are, you know, this, that, and the other. But I don't know, man. It's
Definitely different.
It's wild.
I feel like moving down here to Florida was a good move.
Oh, 100%, man.
I wouldn't go back to Indiana. Like, I recommend to all of our viewer that
Stay the fuck away from Indiana.
stay the fuck well and move away from your comfort zone. No
Mhm.
matter what it is, it will benefit you in ways you wouldn't be able to plan on.
Oh, I can attest to that 100%. When I
Mhm.
first moved down here, I didn't know a single fucking person outside of my dad and stepmom. And that first 9 months probably
Mm-hmm.
was the most isolated, dark, alone, just miserable point in my life,
Yeah.
man. Because like I said, you know, I started a new job, you know, working as an expo in a kitchen. You know, I'd serve every once in a while, you know, but I was working 6-7 days a week,
Mm-hmm.
you know, just barely getting by.
Yeah.
You know, didn't really want to step out, didn't want to meet anybody, didn't want to talk to anyone. You know, I was scared shitless, dude.
Yeah.
Pack up like you did,
Mm-hmm.
move down here where you don't know anyone.
Yep.
You know, you don't have an in at any job. Like, that was another thing I realized was back home, every job I got, I knew someone that worked there.
Yeah.
That's how I got a foot in the door. When I started applying to jobs down here, no one knew anything about me.
Yeah,
No
so it was a
one-
lot
you know,
harder.
I applied to like 24 different restaurants, bars, anything I could, you know, think of.
Mm-hmm.
All of them but one rejected me, and that sucked, man.
Yeah.
Because it was the middle of red tide in 2018. That was the worst they'd ever had.
God, 2018.
Yeah.
Wow, it's been a long time.
Yeah, it's wild, man.
Mhm.
It's a lot longer than you know, I didn't think I'd be down here that long, but it's been awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, look at it. We're fucking doing a podcast here.
Yeah, you think you'd
now.
be doing a
Like,
podcast right now with your boys in Indiana? Because
probably
what are they
not,
doing?
man. Well, Jesse and his girlfriend Alyssa, they started a shop.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm super proud of both of them. It's a holistic medicine and like ritualistic, like pagan rituals and stuff like that.
You know what it's called? I'm gonna give them a shout out.
Sigil Spellcrafters in Lafayette downtown. I want to say it's on Old Main Street,
Yeah.
downtown Lafayette.
Mhm.
Amazing little shop. They got tarot card decks. They got tarot like reading books.
Yep.
They have this little. It's almost like a Build-A-Bear for witches, but you build like a little jar, like spell jar,
Nice.
out of different like teeth and hair and sandalwood and roots and this, that, and the other. I'm not too knowledgeable on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then they do have some cool, some really cool, just like decorative stuff as well.
Yeah. Yeah,
but
check it out.
yeah.
Sigil in
Uh,
Lafayette.
awesome people. Screech has been. He was a piercing apprentice when I left. He got certified. Was the main piercer at the tattoo shop him and Jared were working at. So
Mm-hmm.
he was getting after it. I'm still trying to convince him to move down here. He's been wanting to do underwater welding for years.
Yeah.
And that's something I think
This is
he
where you would
just-
go. Yeah.
He would smash in that, man. He's a wild motherfucker too.
Mm-hmm.
And Jared, he's still tattooing.
That's good.
Yeah, man. So we'd probably just be sitting on the front porch drinking 40s.
Smoking weed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kicking back, just playing ladder ball or cornhole, and
Relaxing.
Jesse'd be over there doing tray flips off the fucking front porch.
Nice.
They were some solid fucking goons. Yeah, we had some good
Goons.
times. 1916 Salem Street. That was the house. It was
Nice.
awesome. But,
Sick. The boys.
yeah, I'm actually going home to see them for Jesse and Alyssa's wedding in September.
Nice.
Super excited, man. See everybody. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's coming up. Is that 3 months away?
Yeah, something like that, 3, 4. But yeah, super excited, man. Running into a bunch of people from high school and shit like that I haven't seen in 10 plus years.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
It is fucking nuts, man.
But
But
yeah, man, Florida's fucking awesome. I know
Mhm.
you can attest to that. Your life has completely changed since you came down here.
my life has completely changed. I guess not really. There's just more people. There's more money here, so I was a plumber in Indiana, and I'm a plumber here, so I just make a lot more here than I did in Indiana. I work on a lot higher caliber properties.
Yeah,
so.
man. When I first got to know you years ago, and I saw the level of the houses you were working on,
Mm-hmm.
For those of you that don't know, Mike works on mansions on Anna Maria, Longboat, all over the fucking place, and they're amazing. I've been out there to help him on a couple gigs, and
Yep.
they're breathtaking homes. So continue though.
Yeah, big old houses, whatever. The thing that sucks about my job is I don't think I'll ever be able to afford one of those houses, so it's kind of
Right.
depressing. Like, I would do well, but I don't think I'd be at the caliber doing plumbing to have that kind of, be able to afford that kind of house. I could probably buy one, but be completely broke after I bought it.
Right.
Right, but maybe someday. I'm trying different things.
Yeah. You've
And this podcast fucking take off, I'll buy one of them houses. Fuck yeah.
Shit, we'll film it there.
I don't, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, I have no idea how podcasts make money. I don't know, sponsors or something. Maybe we'll get emails.
Hey, I'm just having fun bullshitting with you. Man.
Yeah, honestly.
If people tune in and like this shit, I'm about it. But it's just we get a kick back with a couple beers and bullshit for a bit.
Like we would, yeah, normally.
This is what we do, So throw a camera in our face.
Mm-hmm. I want to get people on here. I want to get a third mic and get people on here to do interviews or just shoot the shit. Because if we got a better soundboard with more ports for more mics, then we could do like 4 people, 5 people.
Yeah, and have a big old group.
Have a big old powwow. We all talk shit to each other and whatnot. Because we got some room on the table.
That'd be fucking dope.
Yeah. It'd be super fucking dope. But anyway, I think that's going to conclude it for today.
Good shit.
Good fucking shit. Talking about some real shit. We love women.
We do love women.
But
ladies
we'll
are
continue to
beautiful.
do the hard labor stuff.
We just want to break down these walls between the two.
Honestly, we should all get along.
Yeah, man.
Like, even all this race bullshit, too.
Yeah. We're all in the same fucking boat.
We're all poor.
Yeah.
We're all fucking poor.
None of us are Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk.
Yeah.
We ain't getting off this planet alive.
Yeah, we're all fucked. We
Love
should just
your
get
neighbor.
along.
Hug your fucking mom.
Mm-hmm. You
Don't
never
be
know
a
how
cunt.
long, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a hard thing to do. Just don't be a cunt.
Positive fucking message. Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Go fuck yourself.
Later. Fucking loser.
Fucking dickheads. Suck my ass.
That's my
ball.
dude.